trust me, I'm good.
Hello, and coming to you live from the Illinois Valley Community College Gymnasium here in beautiful Oglesby, Illinois. We have the IV Eagles going up against the Sauk Valley Skyhawks. Game starts at 5:30. We're going to do a quick pregame show for you. Tonight I'm joined by Mason Lucas, my color man, and I am play-by-play analyst Isaac Missel. Hello, Mason. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How you doing, buddy?
That's good. Well, tonight is sophomore night for the Eagles, so we'll have a brief intermission in our pregame show to introduce them. And it looked like,
Yeah, they might be
and it looks like it might be starting now, so we won't have a pregame show. We'll show you the Lady Eagles warming up a bit, but it looks like they might get going here.
Yeah, I think they might. We'll just
I can do my quick shout out to Jake Balakis. I hear he's a big fan of ours, and it's nice to have anyone watching our broadcast as we're averaging about 8 people.
Yeah, hey.
But hopefully one day we're averaging 20.
Big goals, big goals.
Looks like we'll put the camera on him, and we'll send you on our way.
Yeah, turning it over to Pat Whalen.
Hannah is a daughter of Robert Christie. Hannah lives in Utica and is a graduate of the Sauk High School. She is hoping to play basketball at Judson University in Elton or continue her education at Northern Illinois University. No matter where she goes, she will pursue a career in physical therapy. Her favorite memory? When we started off the season on a 7-0 run, I enjoyed entertaining bus rides, home from away games, and team lunches after practice. To note, she wants to say thank you to all our coaches and teammates for making her 2 years of playing basketball unforgettable. You guys are always so supportive, and I will miss you guys greatly. Hannah Wolf. Number 14, Ellie Herman. Ellie is the daughter of Charlotte and Patrick Herman. Ellie lives in Spring Valley and is a graduate of Hall High School. Ellie will transfer to Northern Illinois in fall and will be majoring in business administration. Ellie's favorite memories were winning games and team dinners. Ellie Herman. Number 13, Emily Oshai. Emily is the daughter of Jack and Betsy Oshai of Cherry, Illinois. She is a graduate of Hall High School. After graduating from IVCC, she will attend the College of Business at Northern Illinois and major in accounting and plans to get her CPA, and she will. Her favorite memory? When Hunter slept in and was late in practice. So when she showed up, we all pretended we were asleep. Emily Oshai. Number 22, Jill Wignes. Jill is the daughter of Jack and Sarah Wignes of Ottawa. Jill is a graduate of Ottawa High School. She plans attending Illinois State University next fall and will pursue a nursing career. Her favorite memory? Team trip with the coaches to Chicago last summer. Jill Wignes. Number 20, Daniela D. Pavlovich. And number 42, Maria Luz. D and Maria will be supported by Dee and Billy Pavlovich. Dee is a graduate of Putnam County High School. Dee plans on going on to a 4-year school to play basketball and pursue a career in physical education. Her favorite memories are team dinners, meeting teams coach really wants to win against, bus rides because we sing, and meeting Hunter because she makes me laugh. Each one of these players has made a major contribution to IVCC in her program. Maria Labus. Maria is from Svetaza Militek in Novi Sad, Serbia. Her major is business administration. She's not sure where she's going to go on to school next year. Her mother is Obadaka, and her father is Dusan. And her favorite basketball memory has been all the friends she's met all around the world. I would like to say, each one of these players has made a major contribution to IVCC women's program, and you will be forever grateful for their understanding and dedication. And we wish these young ladies nothing but success in all their future endeavors. Congratulations, ladies, and thank you from IVCC.
Let's do that. Let's do it.
So we are back. Time to give you our pregame show now. The IV Eagles are coming off a dominating win last Thursday and then performance against Highland, in which they won 75-59. IVCC are now winners of 4 of their last 5 games. This is their last home game of the season, that being sophomore night. And it is their last home conference game of the season. They have 2 more conference games on the road to finish out the year. One at Carl Sandburg in Galesburg, and one at Blackhawk College in Moline. IV trying to come off a loss last time against these Sauk Valley Skyhawks. A loss they took last month in Dixon, 82-74. Looking like we have a couple technical difficulties, so we're going to try to get to those, and we'll be right back to you. Turn it up. It's turned up. Test, test, test,
Can't hear
test.
anything.
Test, test, test.
Oh,
I just.
yeah, no, good. Yeah, it's delay. All right, that's right.
Oh.
All right.
So if you ever have to monitor it, you won't have.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. They were good.
All right, cool. Thank you.
So it's a place where, you know what I'm saying? If you
Right.
need it.
Absolutely. Thank you again very much.
It should be good.
I think the sound was good, right?
It sounded good, yeah.
I'm going to go home. I think I should still have
His number.
in.
Yeah, okay.
Something's up.
Yeah.
So if he sees a number, if something 414 area code calls in, I'll try to, because I don't have a Google account to type in.
Okay.
You guys.
Should be good.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
All right.
All righty.
Muted. No, we're back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, sorry. No, we're not done yet.
Block diagram out of the next.
Yeah.
But I mean, you kind of saw already.
Yeah.
You think it through in terms of paths, right? Like your power path, your network path.
Right.
In, sound out.
Right. Cool. Thank you. Thank you again.
No problem.
All right.
So as we were saying, the Eagles coming off a win. In that win, they started off a little slow. They got punched in the mouth down low. It was actually Antonenko of Highland who was really stopping them down low and preventing any offense and dominating on the defensive side as well. So, but they were able to rebound, and obviously they ended up coming out with a very thorough victory by 16 points, 75-59. What do you think the key tonight is for him, Mason?
You know, every time I've watched them, I think they have an absolutely fantastic team that can do damage when they're on their game. But one of the things that I've always worried about with them, and I think the big reasons for a lot of their losses, is turnovers. There's times where they get stagnant or they face a pressure defense, and all of a sudden the turnovers start to pile up, and all of a sudden they put themselves in a hole because they have a high-powered offense and a very good defense themselves. But if you turn the ball over, you lose a chance to shoot, and you don't allow your offense to get going.
Yeah, I know they're averaging almost 75 points a game, which is a lot for a women's basketball team that has a lot of freshmen starting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I'm sure Coach Tom Patak's kind of excited for his talent, maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
But this year they're 15-10, coming in not killing it in conference play, but 3-2 overall. So above 500 is what you're going to be looking for. Looks like we have an announcement from the PA guy.
They might be doing national anthems and Yeah, it's Julia Pohar. Just sneaks in for the last couple shots.
Julia Pohar is like a warrior out there on the court.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, I think they're going to do PA and
PA.
starting
We got
lineups.
50 seconds till game time tip. So we will send you back out to Pat Whalen for the national anthem. And starting lineups.
Hey,
Hey, there it is.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Illinois Valley Community College. Tonight's basketball contest between our guests on a scoreboard, the Sauk Valley Skyhawks and your IVCC Lady Eagles. Before we meet the participants in tonight's contest, the starting lineups, we ask that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, move your caps, face the colors of our flag for the playing of our national anthem. Now, let's meet the starting lineup for the Skyhawks. Standard and age record. Ladies contest with a record of 11 wins and 10 losses. At forward, a 5'7" freshman from Decatur Eisenhower High School, number 3, Lexi McLeod. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore from Sterling High School, number 10, Carol Hamilton. At center, a 6'1" sophomore from Rock Falls, the draw, Bailey Schrader. At forward, a 5'8" freshman from Prairie Central, number 14, Tori Allen. And at forward, a 5'8" sophomore from Anderson High School, number 24, Brianna Williams. Head coach of the Skyhawks is Lieutenant Johnson.
So we are back. We're going to get ready for tip here. It looks like number 12, Bailey Schrader, will be taking the tip for the Skyhawks. Looks like Coach Tom Patak has the last few words for his Lady Eagles on sophomore night.
Very proud of you.
Hannah Wolf is going to take the tip for
Very proud of you.
for me.
Yeah, you've been saying you're going to screw it up and say senior night the whole time, but so far so good.
All right, well, night's not over yet. I'm sure I mentioned senior night. So here's the tip. It'll be one, look like off the hands of number 30, Hannah Wolf, and it's going to go to the Skyhawks. Shot up for the Skyhawks early on in the game and rebounded out to Herman. Herman's going to go ahead and give it to Pohar, who's going to bring it up the court. D. Pavlovich holds there. Now it finds its way to Herman. Jill Wigness with the top, looking like she might take it herself. A couple drives in the spin, nearly turns it over. Hannah Wolf off the board, can't get it, rebounded back to the Skyhawks.
Good look. They got tipped, though, unfortunately. And I thought maybe if she would have caught it a little cleaner, she would have been able to
tough break
in.
Yeah, break there for the Eagles. Unfortunately, there's the first bucket of the night. That one will go to the Skyhawks. Here come the Eagles back the other way. Pohar finds Wigness. Wigness tries to get it back over to Herman, and she'll watch it go out of bounds off her hands, and it will go back to the Skyhawks.
I don't think she felt like hustling for that one.
No, it didn't look like it. Inbounded now to the Skyhawks. Number 10, Carol Hamelman is going to have it, and she gives it over to 14, Tori Edelman. No relation to Julian Edelman. That one's off the foot of Pavlovich. Called a kickball. It will stay on this end of the court.
I can just imagine him just walking into the gym right now with a Super Bowl ring on his hand.
If Julian Edelman makes an appearance, we'll be the first to tell you.
And then make sure you tune in.
Inbounded to the Skyhawks, a step up shot off the back of the rim. Rebounded there by Hannah Wolf. Big body down there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Fast break the other way. Deep. Pavlovich is fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line for two.
Lily Williams likes to take one dribble pull-up jumpers. So unfortunately, that's like the hardest shot in basketball, efficiency-wise, if you were to go by straight advanced stats. So
we have a lot of advanced stats here at IVCC.
Yeah, we do, absolutely. But good job
Pavlovich makes it first.
By the Eagles to outlet right off the miss, and Pavlovich doing a great job attacking the rim.
Fast break points are going to be important for the Eagles tonight.
Absolutely. They're a very good running team, one they want to be.
Skyhawks inbounded. They're going to bring it up the court. Debrianna Williams. Yeah. She gives over to her gal. Now holding and looking to set up the offense a bit. Go back to Debrianna Williams, who can't control, and she'll take it back from the top to reset. Looks like she might take it herself. And a hand on that one. That one's going to be no good. Blocked by the Eagles, and they're coming back the other way. Julia Pohar. She's going to look to get it down low to Wolf. Keeps her dribble, keeps the bucket, goes up. A lot of contact, but the bucket good, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Eagles.
Doing it on both ends, Mrs. Wolf. On sophomore night herself. I thought I was about to say senior. But great block, and then way to run the floor on the other hand and take advantage.
Exactly. Miss Wolf. I want to correct you.
Yeah, my bad.
Unless she got married recently.
My bad.
A little early.
My bad.
Foul there. Blocking foul against the Eagles. It'll stay Skyhawk ball.
Forgive me, I'm sorry.
Inbounded by Alexi McLeod for the Skyhawks. She has Tori Edelman wide open the other end. She goes to Debrianna Williams instead, who then finds Edelman. Back to the top, Williams. Down low, they're going to give it back to the right side wing. She gets a dribble drive by a couple. Finds the open man down low. Open gal down low. Easy bucket, ties it back up at 4.
Great execution of the offense to swing. And once they got the ball middle, good pass out to the corner, and then great job to attack off the catch. And then another great pass in the middle, get it open bucket.
And another turnover for the Eagles. It's number 14, Tori Edelman with the pick there. She's going to bring it up the court herself. Looks out wide with an easy jump shot. Can't get it off the side of the rim and rebound it back to the Eagles. Julia Pohar is going to bring it up now. She's going to look for the quick outlet pass to Daniela Pavlovich. And a beautiful play there by D. Pavlovich. Wow, a lot of pressure on that shot. She made it anyway.
That was a great pass, and then even a better catch and to finish right underneath the rim with the right hand. Impressive.
Good eyes by the Eagles so far tonight. Just got to get those passes a little bit cleaner. Now it's going to be Skyhawk ball. Number 3, McLeod's going to look to set up the offense. Gives the 12 the shot, and it's good. That appeared to be a 3 ball, and it was. And it's a 7-6 lead now for the Skyhawks.
Schrader with no respect for Hannah with the 3 right in her face.
In the face. across. Here comes the Eagles, trying to get back down low to set it up. Now she might try to go back to the top. Throws it away a bit, but it's going to be taken down by Pohar. Pohar is going to get an open look. Floater shot, no good off the side of the rim. Rebounded out to Jill Wignitz, an offensive board for the Eagles. Now they go back down low to Dee Pavlovich, who has been dominating the rim tonight, and a timeout called by the Skyhawks. I'm going to say plug me in. I think I'm a little staticky. There you go.
Sound good now?
Yeah, better.
Alrighty.
All right. Sorry for a lot of technical difficulties going on tonight, Mason. Hey, that sounds like it's just our issue.
It's all right. We'll get fixed.
Get it fixed. Big night tonight, sophomore night.
Oh, yeah.
For the Lady Eagles. And as we noted on earlier, they have 2 games remaining, both conference games. So this is a big one tonight. This is also a conference game to move them to 4-2 in conference with a win. And they're also trying to avenge a loss they took last month in Dixon to the Skyhawks. It'll be Skyhawk ball off the timeout.
Big thing about sophomore nights like these, you kind of got the adrenaline pumping. It's your last home game as a sophomore. You're doing a little too much. You don't mean to. Big thing. Just play your game. Keep calm. And but you do want to keep the energy.
Yeah, definitely. A lot more people in the crowd tonight than there usually is. McLeod gets an open shot at the lane, but she has a hand on it and it's blocked. They're going to call it a clean block. Then it's going to go rebounded back by the Skyhawks. Put the shot up good. It's a 3-point lead for the Sauk Valley Skyhawks. Good initial. Going to go ahead and find Wigness wide open on the wing. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded out there. Back by the Eagles. Off the board. Can't get it. Now here comes Hannah Wolf. And a foul called on the play. It'll be 2 shots for Hannah Wolf. I was going to say it wasn't a shooting.
No, I think they're sending it on the ground. But a good hustle by IVCC. Even after the made basket, they ran. And they did a great job of breaking down transition. And then after the missed shots, good hustle to get the offensive rebounds.
They're going to go ahead and find Herman's going to go back to Pohar. Pohar has the offense set up the way she wants it. Finds Wigness, who was open for a second now longer. No, it isn't. And throws it out of bounds. And it will go back to the Skyhawks.
I don't like the way IVCC is attacking the 2-3 right now. You don't want to go down low. That's actually the point of the 2-3s, to force threes and jump shots and make your life difficult inside. And right now they just keep looking inside.
Looks like they might want to get Dee Pavlovich going from the line, from the 3-point line, I should say.
Yeah, definitely.
Skyhawk with a shot there. No good off the side of the rim. Rebounded there, but it looked like Julia Pohar is going to take it herself. And it looks like the Eagles coming up quick again, trying to go down low again, and that one's going to be picked off.
Pohar's been able to throw that pass a couple times, get through, and have great assists. But that time, great job by, I believe it was Schrader, who was able to get a hand on that one.
And Hamilton's going to bring it up for the Skyhawks. That one's going to go out of bounds off the Eagles, and it's going to stay Skyhawk ball.
I think I know you just joined us, but one thing you'll probably notice in these last 2 games, man, Pavlovich, great on-ball defender, very, very active.
It looked like she was there, kind of pushed in the half court. And when you got a lot of turnovers like this, you want to get something going. And a miss there by the Skyhawks is going to go back to the Eagles.
Williams did a great job to fake the handoff, get the open layup, but just missed the bunny.
Looks like Hannah Beema's going to get ready to check in. It's another turnover. Here comes Alexia McLeod for the Skyhawks. Quickly down, and she throws it right back there to Herman. Ellie Herman gives the Julia Pohar, and here come the Eagles the other way. Finds an outlet to D with a deep 3, and was way off on that one, and it will go out of bounds.
Wide open look, and D's been great on handle shots, but that one just a little too strong.
And Beema's going to check in here for Herman. Ellie Herman out, Hannah Beema in. And it's going to be Sauk Valley ball. Skyhawk ball. Bailey Schrader ready to inbound to Alexia McLeod. As we did note on earlier, they do only have 9 dressed players for tonight, so not a lot of bench movement going to be going down for the Skyhawks. That's where the Eagles are going to need an attack.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That might be why they're coming out with a fast break.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, push it. McLeod puts a spin move on with a shot from the line. No good. Boarded back. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be fought for by Schrader. Now they're going to hold it to the top. It appears to be number 1, Jada Carson. Carson trying to get an open shot. Tries to pass it down low off the hand of, it appeared to be an Eagle, called an Eagle, and out of bounds, and it's going to stay Skyhawk ball.
Good pressure by IVCC to really take away every option, make you go into your second and third and fourth move.
Carson inbounds it there. She finds McLeod. Back to Carson. Pardon me. Now they find McLeod, who puts a shot up from the free throw line off the board and good. And it is an 11-6 lead now for the Skyhawks.
One thing I've been having an issue with IVCC's defense is it can't really tell. Are they staying man or are they staying zone? Some of them look like they're in 2-3. Some of them look like they're in man.
Wigness with the open shot. No good off the rim and rebounded there by number 24, Lexi McLeod. Pardon me, 24, Dabriana Williams. Dabriana Williams is going to take it herself, and she is stuffed there, and it's going to be saved by the Eagles, and it's going to go back to the Eagles. Ooh, Bima tried to push it up court. It's going to be off the hands. They're going to call it out of bounds on the Skyhawks, and it will stay Eagle ball.
Great job by Bima to come over on help and just send it back, but risky pass thrown into Danielle, who was clearly covered.
Eagles inbounded, but now they nearly lose it. It's going to be fought for on the ground. They're going to call it jump ball, and it will stay Eagle ball.
And one thing, remember, we talked on the pre-show, one of the issues IVCC's had is clearly dealing with pressure defense and turnovers. Big key again.
Indeed. Eagles going to try the inbound again. There you go ahead and inbound it. Number 12, Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright looking to set it up herself. Goes down, finds Hannah Wolf with the shot, and would not go, but a foul and 2 from the line for Hannah Wolf.
I kind of like the Skyhawks' defensive strategy. If you notice, they have basically ball denial on both Julia Pohar and Daniela Pavlovich, which means they're going to make any other Eagle beat them. They're not going to let the 2 top scorers for the Eagles
do any work against them.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see how the Eagles react. One of my big things is use those 2 as screeners because they're not gonna hedge. That means, or they're gonna risk the chance of leaving them open.
Hannah Wolf makes the second of 2, missed the first one. 11-7 now the score, still in favor of the Skyhawks.
Whenever you're getting denied, if you ever play basketball, whenever you're getting denied the ball, set a screen because either your teammate's getting open or you're getting open.
You're right about that. A lot of ball movement here for the Skyhawks, and that one's going to go off the hands of the Skyhawk and out of bounds. That appeared to go off the hands of Kennedy Kuykendall.
Yeah, like you said, great ball movement. And I think that they had a great look. It just, unfortunately, was a little too far. Good look for her. It was a good look. She was open in the corner.
Pohar looks to inbound it here for the Eagles. And there's a couple substitutions are made here for the Skyhawks. Looks like number 31, Tressa Schuler, is going to check in for number 12, Bailey Schrader. Bima has it and nearly turned it over, and now she does. It goes back to the Skyhawks, and they are going to turn it over as well. It's been a pretty sloppy game so far in the first quarter.
Right now, I think the Skyhawks should be up by at least another 8 points. They've been doing a great job of denying and creating pressure, and
Bima gets the inbound there. Yeah, you're right about that.
They're just turning it back over, so they're not taking advantage of anything.
Pohar looking, and it's out of her hands, and it will stay Eagle ball. Looked like the ref thought about it for a second, almost put it the other way.
If I was Tom Attack, I would start getting Daniela and Pohar to set screens because a back screen is going to get either of them open or.
It's a tough way to play your sophomore night, but whatever gets the win. That one's going to go off the foot of a Skyhawk. That was the one that just checked in, Tressa Schuler, and it's going to stay Eagle ball, and inbound coming from the baseline. Yeah, you're right about that. Want to set screens, get the offense going.
Making life tough for me.
And Bima with the shot there off the inbound, and good. And it is 11-9. Eagles down by a bucket. Jada Carson brings it up the court for the Skyhawks. Goes back to Carson. She's going to look to set up the offense.
I would definitely look at getting them screens just because, I mean, if they set a back screen, someone's getting wide open. So I don't think the Skyhawks are going to hedge off either of them and risk an open shot from them.
Carson holding on now again. The Skyhawks, a lot of ball movement. Trying to get it going again. Finds McLeod in the corner. Who brings it out and goes to Edelman. Edelman back to McLeod. A long 3 at the buzzer. No good. Rebounded back out by the Skyhawks. They get it back. The Ivy Eagles just gave up there on that possession.
Yeah, no. The great initial defense, but it means nothing now with the offensive rebound. They got a brand new shot clock.
Goes down low and finds Edelman. Now a 3 from the corner, no good, and that one, like for the Eagles, Hunter Wright went in there and tried getting it. Might have went off her hands. They're going to call it Eagle ball. Maybe a missed call there No good. No good. Hunter Wright brings it up the court now for the Eagles.
No such thing as bias here.
No, not at all. We don't.
Yeah.
Mr. Replay's bias.
Yeah,
Abima from the top looking to get it down low.
As you can see,
Hunter Wright.
Julia's really working to get a shot or to get open.
And floater there, and it's tied 11. And as we said, the Skyhawks just aren't putting the Eagles away. They had a lead there, and now they couldn't hold it.
Mm-hmm. No, but as you saw, like, Julia was really working against Edelman to get it open. And with all the attention on Pohar going through the screens, everybody else was open. Her gravity really helped get Hunter a floater there.
Down low now, Jada Carson has it. She puts a fourth shot up, and it's rebounded by herself. Now it's going to be fought for. Pohar goes on the ground to get it, and she accidentally gives it back to Jada Carson. It's going to find Kuykendall. Kuykendall's going to go and throw it out of bounds off the finger of an Eagle, and it will stay Skyhawk ball.
Great hustle by both teams. Pohar getting on the ground, and everybody's swarming her, and Skyhawks able to come away with that possession.
Back to the top, Jada Carson. 56 seconds remaining on the clock in the first quarter, 19 on the shot clock. Carson again finds Kuykendall. Back to Carson. Pardon me, now it finds Carson. She tries from three. That one is good. And it is a 14-11 lead for the Skyhawks over the Eagles.
Again, one of the hard things about 2-3s, you're giving up a lot of open shots, especially off good ball movement. And great ball movement was able to get Carson a good look at three.
On the right, being pressured now by Carol Hamilton, and she'll give it up to Daniela Pavlovich. She'll go back to the top, finds Hannah Bima, who puts a shot up off the glass, and good. And the Eagles find themselves back down by only one. 22 seconds remaining in the quarter, so no shot clock now for the Skyhawks. They'll be playing for the last shot.
Good recognition by Pavlovich to realize everybody was kind of swarming around to a quick swing pass back to Bima, who set the screen, and then Bima doing a great job, one dribble, power dribble, and good finish.
Carson with four. Now it's fought for. 2-1 on the clock. They give it up. That'll be the end of the first quarter. The Eagles find themselves down by one, but it could have been more.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. With all the turnovers, you were definitely putting yourself into a hole. So they are very lucky to only be down one.
Big hole that the Skyhawks couldn't capitalize on.
Absolutely.
They could have buried them, but they just left the grave wide open.
Yeah, absolutely. With by the way, we'd like to send a quick shout out to Pish to get into camera shot, but
it's okay.
But again, great job by or awful job by the Eagles when it comes to turnovers. So luckily, the Skyhawks could capitalize, turn the ball over many times when they forced a turnover.
That's true, and if it wasn't for that three there at the end of the last possession, second to last possession, pardon me, for the Skyhawks, the Eagles would have come out with a 2-point lead. The Skyhawks also just threw away a possession there at the end. They had 22 seconds on the clock, couldn't capitalize.
Yep. So turnovers, sloppy game so far. Let's see if the quarter will allow them to kind of fix things.
Neither coach should be happy as Jedediah Johnson for the Sauk Valley Skyhawks is probably going to be talking to his team about how they got to capitalize, and Tom Patak is going to be telling his team they're lucky that this close.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, just turnovers being the biggest issue for both teams. If IVCC didn't turn the ball over, there's a good chance that their high-power offense is taking advantage. On the other hand, Sauk Valley, forcing all these turnovers, they should be up. I think they should be up another 10 points.
Yeah. You also touched on it earlier. They're attacking the zone wrong. They're trying to go down low when they should be looking for open shots.
Oh, mm-hmm.
And they're also guarding D. Pavlovich and, pardon me, who was the other one?
Julia Pohar.
Julia Pohar, very tightly. They got to start screening, getting other people open, or getting themselves open. Back to the action. Here's Jada Carson going to take the inbound for the Skyhawks. She'll look to set up the offense. She'll go over, and she will find Kuykendall. Kuykendall goes back to Carol Hamilton. He's going to go ahead and turn it over. Julia Pohar on the fast break. Can she get the bucket? It's poked out of the hands by Jada Carson. Excellent hustle there by the Skyhawks.
Great initial defense by IVCC, and then Carson doing a great job tracking Julia down, now letting her get a shot off.
Jada Carson, the freshman out of McNamara High School. Hunter Wright will look to inbound it. It's going to be off the hands of Carol Hamilton, and it's going to be another inbound play here for the Eagles.
If I was a coach, I'd be really mad because they keep going down low in a 2-3, and in a 2-3, you want to attack the outside. Yes, you would like to get looks down low, but you are forcing it at the moment.
Hunter Wright's going to get an open shot. That one's going to go over the rim, no good, and it's going to be off the hands of Lauren Thomason. And Skyhawk ball. Checking in for the Eagles, number 23, Quincy Weber and Lauren Thomason.
I actually did like that. The handoff did get Hunter a good shot. She just couldn't capitalize. A little too strong on the shot.
Carson finds Hamilton, goes back to Carson, now looks for Kennedy Kuykendall on the wide left side wing. There's a shot by Hamilton, no good off the front side of the rim, and rebounded back by the Skyhawks, and that one's taken by Quincy Weber off the missed shot again. Here comes Julia Pohar, wide open from three, and good! 3-ball there for Julia Pohar, gives the Eagles a 2-point lead over the Skyhawks.
That's one of the reasons Coach was having them deny Pohar the ball. Pohar coming up in fast break. Nobody picks her up at the 3-point line. She stops.
Pops and good.
Drops.
Now it's Carol Hamilton. She gives over to number 12, Bailey Schrader, who's going to go ahead and find Kuykendall. Kuykendall is going to go over to number 24, Dabriana Williams. And a travel call against the Skyhawks, and it will be Eagle ball. And Eagle looking to take a bigger lead here on this possession.
One of the big things is when you attack off the catch, it really gives you options because you're attacking the closeout, which means you should be able to get into the lane. However, sometimes when you attack off the catch, you're moving too quick for yourself, and right there you kept running before you dribbled. Turnover every time.
Number 13, Emily Hoshi, sophomore forward, is checking in for the Eagles. Hoshi.
I got you. Don't worry. I got you.
Still new at this, folks.
That's all right.
Hannah Beamer posting up, gives it up. Now they go ahead and they will find Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright's going to set up the offense.
Again, like I said, clearly face guarding.
Shot up there, no good. Rebounded, and it looked like it was off the hands of an Eagle, but caught out of bounds by a Skyhawk, and it will be Eagle ball.
Bad positioning for that Skyhawk right there.
So just standing out of bounds there. A little odd.
But
Hunter Wright's inbound. We go up top to Bima. He's going to try to get a shot up. They're going to call a foul on the shot. It'll be 2 at the line for Hannah Bima.
I know they have the lead right now, but I'm going to keep saying I really don't like how they're attacking the zone. Bima right there was triple teamed basically and was luckily bailed out by a foul.
Yeah.
And with Pohar being face guarded, I would really look for her to set back screen to get other people open and get them into the middle of the lane if you still want to attack down low.
This is the 6th shot from the line for the Eagles, and if I'm correct, I don't believe the Skyhawks have had any free throws to start the game.
I don't
Here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I don't believe so either.
Eagle lead pushed to 4. Now Carson, and now giving to Kuykendall all the way over to Hamilton. That one's poked out by Hannah Bima, and they're going to have to set up the offense again. Will be Skyhawks.
I think after some confusion on first, like I said, there was a couple times where I was confused whether or not they were in 2-3 or man. They look to be in 2-3. They're moving well, and they're really making life difficult.
Good play there. Written up by Jedediah Johnson. Got an easy bucket, or an easy look at least, for his offense, and now the lead's cut to 2. And an easy, quick steal there, and it's going to be an easy bucket for Dabriana Williams off the board and good. And this game is now tied at 18 as the Eagles have given up the lead.
Again, great pressure, and they're really making life difficult on Pavlovich and on Pohar. Not allowing them any good looks.
Shot there blocked, and it's going to be taken now by Kuykendall of the Skyhawks, who's going to bring it up and give it to Carson, who's going to look to set up the offense for the Skyhawks of Sauk Valley. Kuykendall with a bit of a shot fake, gives up to her gal. Up, no, basket, no good. They're going to call a travel against the Skyhawks, number 24, Dabriana Williams. It will be Eagle ball. It looks like a timeout taken here by the IV Eagles. Looking to regroup as they did take a 4-point lead there quick, but weren't able to hold on.
Yeah, like I said, pressure, not attacking the right parts in the zone, and not taking advantage of 2 people denying your top 2 players the ball. Again, the more you set screens when you're getting denied the ball, either your teammates are going to get open or you're going to get open. And I highly doubt right now they're going to leave either Pavlovich or Pohar. So you'll be able to get into the middle of the lane like that, like they want.
Well, they've been attacking the middle of the lane all night, and they just haven't been doing it the right way.
Absolutely. Like I said, I think they're forcing it. There's times where you can get in the middle and attack the rim in a 2-3, but right now I just feel like they are attacking it way too much. Not really giving themselves any shot.
Jada Carson hustling down the court, even though she doesn't have a lot of people to replace her, and they get the inbound off anyway. Julia Pohar will take it, and the Eagles will bring it up. Jada Carson pressuring a lot. She must be good on the ball defender as well. D. Pavlovich is going to get by a couple. Puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebounded now by the Skyhawks. That's Hamilton. Hamilton with a 3-on-2 the other way. That is up and good for Dabriana Williams.
Good
the Skyhawks take the lead.
Good execution on fast break, 3-on-2. Beautiful bounce pass to get it the easy layup. Up, and then we got a technical.
I'm going to tee up someone on the Eagles, it appears. A little bit of issues now.
I think it was on Mr. Patak.
Tom Patak getting a little frustrated with his team, and the frustration coming out to take the free throws. It appears to be number 30, Kennedy Kuykendall, who makes the first. 21-18 lead now for the Skyhawks. In the situation where they're in now, you don't want to be giving up 3 points.
Absolutely. You're struggling right now, and this is going to just be a momentum builder for Sauk Valley.
Number 3, Alexi McLeod checking in now for the Skyhawks. Number 14, Ellie Herman is going to inbound it for the Eagles. McLeod pressuring now on Pohar. As you said, they're not going to let Pohar or Pavlovich, as they both have tight coverage already on him. Nice.
The spacing's bad, too. Let anybody else take the ball up. Right now, you're just forcing it. See, as you see right there?
Yeah. You're just really forcing it to the 2 stars, and almost as if they have no one else to give it to. That's a shot up and good, and that's going to be an and one opportunity for number 14, Ellie Herman.
Right now, they're running basically a triangle and 2. It's a different type of zone to keep two stars away from scoring, and as you can see, there's a lot of ways to attack it, and if you really want to get your stars to get yours, you can still do it, but you have to run the offense right, and right there, Herman doing a great job using a screen by Wolf, who should get an assist for that pick, and taking advantage of, hopefully takes advantage of the line.
And one completed, and checking in for the Eagles, it is number 22, Jill Wigness. Carson gives to Kuykendall. Kuykendall goes to Williams. Williams puts the shot up and good. Another 2 points for the away team, taking it now to a 3-point lead. Julia Pohar is getting a little bit more space than usual. Gets a screen there, and double team immediately off the hands of Williams and out of bounds, and will stay Eagle ball.
Right there, you want to do either a short roll or a pop, and then you want to attack right away, get right to the middle.
A little slow with the ball.
Oh, yeah, there. Absolutely. When you get doubled like that, or you get high hatched like that, you want to either do a quick short roll or...
They're going to go ahead and find a wide open Hannah Wolf, who's going to put the bucket in, and it's a 1-point game, and the Eagles trying to fight back here. Now they're going to put it on their own pressure. D. Pavlovich is going to put some on Jada Carson. Can't get by her, as we already noted. Pavlovich is good. Kuykendall from 3, no good. And rebounded there by Ellie Herman. Yep, Herman bringing it up, looking like she wants to give it to Pohar, who she will. Gives over to Pavlovich. Pavlovich hasn't had the ball a lot tonight. Goes down low for Hannah Wolf. Off the fingers of Wolf, and picked off there by Williams. Williams nearly doesn't turn it over. Now McLeod turns it over. They'll give it to D. Pavlovich on the fast break, trying to take it herself. Gets fouled. Not on the shot, so that'll be an inbound play coming up for the Eagles.
Notice how you have 2 people swarming here right away, 2 to 3. Again, you want to kind of space out and let your teammates help you, because once they start helping you, you got yourself. Oh, there we go.
Down low, good inbound play there, and the Eagles take the lead, 25-24. That one off the fingers of Hannah Wolf. Jada Carson gives over now. Skyhawks looking to set it up. Carson trying a 3 earlier, missed it. Doesn't look too eager to shoot it now. Carson gives over to Kuykendall, who's going to try the 3. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. Now to Carson, who goes down low and throws it out of bounds. That one was looking like it was going to go to 31, Tressa Schuler. Off her fingers, and it will be Eagle ball. Herman with the inbound now. Going to try to give it to Hunter Wright. Looks like the Skyhawks have backed off just a little bit here. Still pressuring on D. Pavlovich. He's going to try to get open. Hunter Wright's going to set up the offense, go to Wigness. They find Pavlovich. She gets a little bit of space. They're going to say she went out of bounds, and it will be Skyhawk ball.
You got 3 to 4 people swarming her every time. You got
to find someone else to give it to.
Yeah.
Got to get her involved in the screen game. 10 Hamilton, Carol Hamilton that is going to bring it up the court, set up the offense now. She's going to find Kuykendall back to Hamilton. Hamilman goes back to Kuykendall. And back to Hamilman. Back to Kuykendall. Kuykendall is going to go all the way across to Alexi McLeod. Tries to go through one and a stuff. They're going to call a foul. Looked clean to me, but I'm up here.
Yeah, I think if they're calling it, they should call on Herman. Looks like she got a bit of a body.
Herman with the foul, yes, it's confirmed there by the PA guy. I was
Mr. Pat Whelan.
Pat Whelan. I will never remember that. First shot there from McLeod is good.
I have faith in you. I have faith in you.
First shot there from McLeod, good. It's a tied game at 25 with 4:32 remaining here in the second quarter. McLeod's second coming up. No good. Rebounded there. Put back up. No good. Rebounded there now by the Eagles.
With Pavlich getting face guard, let's try not to force it too. The big thing is I'd let Wiggness and Wright.
Wiggness tries from three. No good. Rebounded there by Wolf, who puts it up off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded there by Carol Hamilman. Also checking in for the Eagles, we should note, number 35, Maddie Kelly. Hamilman looking to set up the offense now. Gives the Kuykendall back to Hamilman. They like playing catch. Now they're going to go to McLeod. Goes back to Hamilman. Hamilman now finds her gal that she's found frequently tonight, Kuykendall. Now they're going to go back to the top. Hamilman. Wide open McLeod in the corner. Can't get the pass completed. Power move up and good. No good, pardon me. Rebounded there by Maddie Kelly.
There we go. That's what you need to do. You need to let Wiggness and Wright take the ball up and then let the offense come to get Pavlich the ball.
Secondary players, Jill Wiggness and Hunter Wright going. Find some space. A three ball there. That one's no good.
Those are good looks. Those are good looks.
Good looks from three, but they can't finish right now. That one up and sent out of there. Hannah Wolf with the sportsmanship to help her back up afterwards.
She just blocked that one. She swatted that one. That one was sent.
Not in her house and not on sophomore night. That's for sure.
Absolutely not.
And a clean block at that. That's
the
beautiful part about it. Looked like LeBron James on Andre Iguodala.
No.
I think so. That's a travel, and they're going to call it that one on number 24, Williams.
That was one of those plays where you were looking to have your player in the right spot. It's just the instinct play. When she saw she wasn't there,
let me ask you this. What's a bigger block? James on Iguodala or Wolf on, well, who was that? Hamilman, I think. I mean, that was his sophomore night. That was just Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Why? There's a shot by Kelly. No good. Off the fingers there of D. Pavlovich, and it will be Skyhawk ball.
Is that really quite?
I'm just saying, this is sophomore night. This is a big night for the Eagles.
Yeah, but it's not for an NBA championship.
Yeah, an NBA championship. Who cares? This is for pride. This is for the IV Eagles.
Let's get back to the game.
Not everyone gets to be a part of this.
Let's get back to the game.
Carol Hamilman's going to take it over the top, and she's going to set up the offense. Finds her gal, Alexi McLeod. Now back to Alexi McLeod down low. Quick passes there. They're going to find Kuykendall's going to go back to Hamilman.
Absolutely good rotation by the IVCC Eagles.
And another travel call against the Skyhawks. That's quite a few tonight.
Yeah, like I said, when you attack off the catch, you are really able. Yeah, I mean, you're really able to get into the lane because you're attacking the closeout. But sometimes you just move too fast for yourself, and you get the travel call.
You're ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
On the right finds Maddie Kelly. Now to Hannah Wolf, who puts up a deep jump shot off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Williams of the Skyhawks.
It was a good look, and she was wide open from the elbow, and she usually drains that, so I like the shot.
Here's the three there for Kuykendall. No good. Rebounded out to McLeod. And it looks like a blocking call is going to be called there against Maddie Kelly of the IV Eagles, and it'll be an inbound play coming up for the Skyhawks.
Good defense by the Eagles. Unfortunately, just a long rebound just went to the Skyhawks, so nothing much you can do there.
Yeah, tough rebound there.
Yeah. Sometimes the best offensive rebounding teams are the most lucky ones because they just get long rebounds after long rebounds.
Checking in for Maddie Kelly, Ellie Herman.
Like the Golden State Warriors 2 years ago.
I thought we were done with the NBA talk.
Well, you know, I just wanted to put that out there.
Shot there from Williams, no good. Boarded back out by Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright been in charge of bringing the offense up with the pressure that's been applied to Julia Pohar and D. Pavlovich. Now they're going to find Ellie Herman. Open at three, but she must not be a three-point shooter. She's not looking for it at all. Now they find Hannah Wolf from the elbow. Around the rim, no good. Off the fingers of Hannah Bima. And it's going to go ahead and be Skyhawk ball.
No, they called
Oh,
it
pardon me.
IVCC ball.
Oh, I thought we had a pretty good look at that. I thought it was something against me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is, but I like it.
Referee needs glasses, but we're up here, so maybe our distance isn't going to do any justice. Hannah Wolf, pardon me, Hunter Wolf. No, not Hunter Wolf. Anyway, it's a 3-point ball. The Eagles take a 3-point lead.
Hunter Wright.
Hunter Wright.
Oh, a beautiful handoff from Hannah Wolf.
I got to get rid of this.
Yeah, oh, jeez.
Carol Hamilton's going to take it up.
I've been doing this for a while. I still made mistakes. It's all right, buddy.
Carol Hamilton getting pressure now. The Eagles got a little bit more juice to them. That one's turned over into the hands of Hannah Bima. And here come the Eagles the other way. Hunter Wright had the 3 last time. Setting up the offense this time. Signaling to someone something, but no one's watching. Bima wide open from the corner, won't take it. That one shot up and good. Ellie Herman with the 2-point bucket, and it's a 5-point lead for the Eagles.
What you're starting to notice is with both our out there switching to a box and one, but still plenty of ways to attack the defense, and right now they're getting good looks and they're capitalizing on it.
Find Alexa McLeod, who's going to go back to Kuykendall, is going to go down to Williams. Williams going to take it up herself, off the glass, and good. And with 39 seconds left, it's going to be Eagle ball up by 3, and they're going to try to add to the lead.
Williams doing a great job just attacking the 2 bigs. I thought, a little bit of a height disadvantage.
All right, gets by a couple. Now she goes to Hannah Wolf, puts a shot up the back of the rim and rebounded by the Skyhawks.
Good driving kick, and Wolf had a good shot. She just couldn't finish right there.
Here comes Williams down the other way. Fakes the pass, and a charge called. Ellie Herman was set. The ref caught it. Offensive foul against the Skyhawks. Eagle ball with 17 left and no shot clock. They'll be going to go to get the last shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And great courage by Herman to take the charge. I know when I was playing basketball, I didn't really like taking charges.
Back in your day.
Yeah, back in my day. Back in my heyday.
In your heyday. Y ball.
Yeah. I still play every once in a while. But I'm older now, so the knees hurt all the time.
I mean, bad knees, that's when the game slows down for you. Yeah. 9 seconds on the clock. Hunter Wright hit a 3 earlier. Crosses over her gal. Puts a shot up. They're going to call a travel. Would have been good. 3 seconds now for the Skyhawks. They'll have to hurry if they're going to get anything going.
I do like the good idea on the look. It's just she did a 1-2 instead of as she was looking for a layup, but she needed a jump stop on that one to put the shot up.
Well, looking to get a shot. That one's an open look. One basket up. No good. She missed the basket at the half.
That's what we call ball don't lie right there.
Ball don't lie.
That ball should have been stolen.
It's a 3-point lead for the Eagles going into
That ball
halftime.
should have been stolen.
Well, the Eagles will take what they get. Up by 3 going into the second half. We'll have a 15-minute intermission, and we'll take a quick commercial break.
Stay tuned.
is passionate about your
So we were told that our audio was a little choppy, which is okay because my broadcasting was a little choppy. So hopefully that this, after we reset the camera, should be clear. We're going to get word from our IT man, Gary. Shout out to Gary.
Yeah, thank you, Gary. Did you give that shout out to?
I did. I'll do it again because I know he probably wasn't tuning in. Jake Balakis gets a shout out from his grandpa, I believe.
Yeah, Pat Whalen.
Pat Whalen says, hey, give Jake a shout out. So we will, Jake. thank you for tuning in. I mean, we take any listeners we can.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely, anytime. So this is our test. We'll be back in a little bit, maybe with a halftime show. We'll have to think about it. I'm doing, currently I'm going to be broadcasting and taking a Snapchat at the same time. So
Yeah, you look good. You look good.
Thank you. I got all dolled up and put a nice striped sweater on for the nights. It's sophomore night. I had to, right? So this is our test. We're going to cut back out. Hopefully, I got to get a commercial going for you again. And once we get this commercial going, we will. Huh? All right. Well, Gary gives us the green light, says we're clear, and we're going to cut back to the commercials.
All righty. We'll be back.
We'll be right back. We are back. We're going to give you some halftime stats from the first half. We're going to come with you scores and who's leading the Eagles in their current. Well, they're on pace to win, I guess.
Yeah, they are.
At
They're
halftime,
up
if you're up at halftime, you're on pace to win. So
I like your logic.
Up by 3 here at halftime over the Sauk Valley Skyhawks, and a big game for them as they're trying to avenge a loss they took last month in Dixon.
Alrighty. Well, as you said, the Eagles are leading by 3. Let's look at some of the big key players right now. So Herman's got 5, Wolf's got 7, and Beeman's got 6. They're the 3 leading scorers. Pohart has capitalized on a 3. Wright actually does have 5. I forgot to mention that. And Pavlich has 4. So
kind of surprising. I wouldn't have said that Pohar and Pavlich have combined for 7 points. It seems like they've been shut down completely.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, when you're playing a box and 1, triangle and 2, it really takes away your stars and forces you to use your others to really win this game.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
They've forced it a bit to where I think if we were to take away the turnovers, they have the talent.
Oh, yeah, they have a much bigger lead. Well, here's the thing about them.
Yeah.
We touched on it earlier. Sauk Valley's coming in with 9 players.
Oh, yeah.
And 5 are on the court at a time.
Yeah.
So that leaves you with 4.
Yeah, right.
So
you use your speed, use your whole team.
You should be up by more than this. The turnovers have been an issue, but we did see the turnovers go down.
Yeah, in the second half. You look. They looked a little iffy in the first part of it, but during that second part where they started to take a lead, they really had it. They really lowered it a lot. So hopefully they can keep that up. On the other side, for Sauk Valley, there's one big player killing them, and that's about and then it's basically spread throughout. You have Williams,
Dabriana Williams.
You have Dabriana Williams with 10, all in the second quarter. Then you have the next player is Schrader with 7.
7 in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was 7 in the first. So
tale of 2 halves of the first half.
Yeah,
tale of 2 quarters.
Yeah. So I mean, they've had one player killing them in both quarters, but overall, after that you have.
After that, you got
you got
Jada Carson, who has a 3-pointer
early
in the first, and then after that you got Kuykendall
with
2.
You got McLeod with 3. Edelman has 2. So you had 2 players killing you, and then everybody else was just kind of chipping in when they had a shot. But there's not a lot going there.
So that's the tale right now. You got the Eagles who are spreading out the offense, getting it going, which they have to. Pohar and Pavlovich have been guarded so heavily. You had to get the ball around. Hannah Wolf's picking up some slack. Hunter Wright's picking up some slack.
Oh, absolutely. She's had a couple shots that really could kill your confidence because she just shot it too long. But
she had a big 3 there in the second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely, gives them the 3-point lead right there.
I mean, so a lot going on for the Eagles offensively. Besides that, you had some other players coming. I know I broadcasted last game. I didn't see this name. I don't believe I did. Maddie Kelly, who came in, she had a couple rebounds, I believe. She did.
Yep.
A couple of good plays there.
Yeah,
for somebody you don't hear a lot about.
You know what? She's a very good player. I don't know how they're working the minutes there, but every time I watch her play, I do enjoy watching her play.
She plays good ball. She plays good ball.
Very fundamentally sound. Might not be the prettiest stuff, but you know what? It works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to send you back out to commercials.
Yeah.
And then we're going to take a break. We got about a minute here left until the second half begins. So we'll be right back.
Okay, never mind for that. There's like maybe 30 seconds left, so
we cut the show a little long.
You know what?
We can't keep our hat. We made it all about ourselves.
Sorry, listeners. I know you want to listen or you want to see commercials, but
the same 2 commercials over and over and over again. Doesn't matter. We're kind of new. I can't really judge them. I'm going to say this now. Hopefully he's tuned in. This is the 3rd time we're trying it.
Yep.
Jake Balakis, your grandfather Pat Whalen. I'm assuming it's his grandfather Pat Whalen.
I don't remember. I can't remember.
He just said give Jake Balakis a shout out. We're assuming you're his grandson. You listen to our broadcast. We are very, very appreciative of that. That is very cool of you to listen. It's cool. You got me. I'm a play-by-play geek. You got Mason, who's a huge basketball fan, so he's just trying to put his knowledge out there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for anyone else who's listening. We really appreciate that. We're going to get started here with the third quarter. It's going to be an inbound here for the Eagles.
We know it's Valentine's Day, but we appreciate you too.
Appreciate you the most. Eagle ball, and that one looked to be taken out of the hands, and nothing went out of bounds there. Pohar finds possession, and then it's turned over off the hands of D. Pavlovich.
Oh.
Brianna Williams had 10 points in that second quarter.
Look at that.
Keep dominating here in the third.
Look what happened. They started trying to force it to Pavlovich and Pohar, and turnover right away. So
Hamelman goes to number 14, Edelman. Hamelman now holding on again. Looks like she might take it herself. Goes down low. Bucket off the backboard. No good. Rebounded there by Jill Wigness. And the Eagles nearly lost it. Goes back to Jill Wigness. Dee Pavlovich is going to be a little bit open. She's thinking about it. Won't take it. Now it's the Wigness. Goes all the way across. Finds Ellie Herman. Deep three ball. Is good. That'll double the Eagle lead. And pardon me. They call it a two. It looked like her foot was not on the line, but they call it a two. It's a 5-point lead now for the Eagles.
Yeah, they're leaving her open. Again, triangle and two with both Pohar and Pavlovich on the floor. They're not going to let those two score, so you have a lot of ways to attack.
Shot up there. No good. Rebounded to the Eagles. That one was number 14, Tori Edelman, who we didn't note on earlier is not related to Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
There's a shot up there for Herman. No good. Rebounded out to Jill Wigness, who looks like she might take it herself. Goes back to Herman. That J is good, and it is going to be a 7-point lead.
Again, triangle and two. You're trying not to let their stars take advantage of your team, but right now Herman's taking advantage with all the openings.
Hamelman looking a little frustrated for the Skyhawks as her team is now falling back farther than she thought they would. Hamelman now getting the ball around, finds its way to Williams, back to McLeod. McLeod tries to get by Pavlovich. Now tries to go back down for Williams, who throws it back in. Saves that one. Back to the top, a shot, a three, no good. Rebounded back by the Skyhawks. No effort there for the Eagles, and a foul called up against Alexi McLeod. Looks like the Eagles are coming out hot on offense, but a lot happened there.
Yeah, no, when you move the ball around the way the Sauk Valley Skyhawks do, it sometimes gets tiring to play defense.
Shot up by Williams, no good off the front of the rim, and rebounded, fought for. Wigness on top of it. They're going to call it a jump, and it will stay Eagle ball. Pardon me, Skyhawk ball.
It's all right. It happens.
Sounds like my favorite phrase is "pardon me" more than anything else when I'm.
Hey, mine's absolutely so. I don't think I've said anything else besides absolutely when I agree with you.
Hamelman
good
throws
read.
That one right away. Julia Pohar with the eyes, and she's going to look to go up the court to Dee Pavlovich and throws it away as well to Alexi McLeod. Skyhawks coming back. Anna Wolf went for the shot, and a good dribble drive there by Kuykendall. She got by two ladies.
Absolutely. Good pump fake to get Wolf off the ground, and then
just went right by.
Yeah, way to scoot
around.
around.
To be Jill Wigness she got right by. Pohar looking to set up the offense, finds Wigness. Back to the top, finds Herman. Herman, no good. Looking to get her own rebound. Kent Williams will get it. Herman trying to get going here in the third quarter. She hit a three earlier. Well, we thought was a three. Counted as a two. And, Brianna Williams is limping pretty heavily. And she put up 10 points in that second quarter. And Jedediah Johnson cannot be happy about that. With a bench that was already as short as it is, down to 9 players. It's down to 8.
Looks right now like she's was looking like her shin. Now it's looking like the way she's holding it, I'm guessing high ankle sprain if it's
unfortunate.
A sprain.
Very unfortunate. She's been very talented tonight. McLeod from the top looking to get the offense going. They find Kennedy Kuykendall. Go back down low. That one is no good off the side. Jada Carson's going to set it up. Take it back and set it up, pardon me. Now it goes. Oh, a good move there by Kuykendall. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. It's Ellie Herman. She's using her strength to get the ball to the Eagles.
This is what you need to do. Notice how everybody went straight for Pohar and
Wolf.
This is a good look.
They're going to call a travel on Hannah Wolf. She looked to get contact, trying to draw a foul. Ended up taking too many steps without dribbling the ball.
But I like it a lot when Wigness and Wright and any other person brings the ball up the floor because everybody's looking to find Pohar and Pavlovich. And that just leaves a lot of openings for the offense.
Looks like when the Eagles have been their most successful, it's when Wright's bringing the ball up the court. move there. Won't go, and it's going to be rebounded by Julia Pohar, who's going to try to take the ball up the court herself. Gets by one, but still being pressured. They find D. Pavlovich open for like the first time tonight, and that's going to be rebounded by the Skyhawks.
Good hands to kind of get the steal.
Pavlovich gets back in the game. They're going to call blocking fouls. They forced her out of bounds, and it's going to stay Eagle ball with an inbound play coming up.
Biggest thing I love about Pavlovich is when she, even if she's not having a good game offensively, she's always there defensively.
Yeah. You saw it there.
Yeah, her attitude never falters on defense. Sometimes you can see the frustration on offense, but when it comes defensively, she's there 24/7.
Pohar inbounds to Bima, and they're going to get a foul against Bima. That one was on number 14 of the Skyhawks, Tori Edelman. Fouled Hannah Bima on the shot. She's going to get 2 free throws here. 5-point lead for the Eagles as we stand with 6:11 remaining here in the third quarter. First one good for Bima. Eagles and Skyhawks kind of slowing down the offense here in this third quarter.
Yeah, I would like the IVCC Eagles to pick it up again, but this time, but again, trying to keep the ball out of Pavlovich and Pohar's hands. It's tough because you've done such a good job, or they've done such a good job all season creating your offense. But that being said,
and there's another good play there by Pavlovich, and another good play there by Pohar. She's going to look to get her a bucket. It's good.
Yeah, there we go. A great pressure by Pavlovich to really force a turnover.
9-point lead for the Eagles. Yes, and you know, that's the beautiful thing. They've been shut down all night. Pavlovich and Pohar have been guarded hard, guarded tough, and on that play, you've shown it's the third quarter. It's been a rough night. They don't care.
Yeah,
this is their sophomore
defense.
night. They're
Great
coming
defense.
out hard. They're playing hard. Great defense, and they're going to get it going.
I know, like we were saying earlier, though, it's hard when you can't go to your stars, especially when they've been doing it all season. But defenses like this, box and one, triangle and two, where they're going to take out who they think are going to really make the difference against them, you got to rely on all your other players. And like I said, IVCC's got a lot of talent, I believe. You just let the offense flow, and you still try to get the ball to Pohar and Pavlovich, but hit your second, third, fourth options, you're still going to score at a high rate.
Because once you get the third and fourth options going, they're going to have to get Pohar. You can't keep guarding who's cold.
Because right now, as you see, as more and more Herman, Wright, Kelly, Wolf, all of them have gotten more shots. The lead's starting to balloon a little bit.
Yeah.
We're up to
the highest lead the Eagles have had all night. That's the thing. You're getting everyone else going. They got to adjust now.
Yeah.
You had to adjust for Pohar and Pavlovich. Now the Skyhawks have to adjust.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't.
Tom Patak has done his job well, I should say, tonight.
Yep. Now they just got to keep going because you've had spurts where you're still trying to force it into them, and that's where you're having turnovers. So if you can just keep it down.
Play your game. It looks like the Eagles are going to try to take a page. And there's a shot from deep two, no good. Hit nothing but net, but unfortunate enough for her, it was no good.
Yeah, no.
So that's going to be Eagle ball. Ellie Herman's going to inbound it to Julia Pohar.
I always say that on the bright side, at least you hit something.
You hit something. Yes. It's better than an air ball.
Yep,
now they're pressuring Herman. They're pressuring everyone. It looks like almost appeared to almost be intentional, that foul. Kind of just reached her hand in there. And no real shot of the ball.
I can't really. It looks like a variation of a 2-1-2 or a 1-3-1.
Go back and you look behind the Skyhawk bench, and Gabriella Williams doesn't look too much better. And Hannah Wolf gets a shot there. As a good inbound play drawn up by Tom Patak.
Second time they've ran that, too. What they'll do is they'll just loop Hannah Wolf around off a back screen from either Bima or Herman, and they get her with that lob.
Cloud gets by one. She's going to try to take it herself. That's a shot up, and no good, and it's fought for there. Herman's going to get the rebound. A good play. And they're going to call a traveling foul. As Bima did fall.
Yeah. Looked to pass and just couldn't keep her balance.
Couldn't keep the balance and travel against her. Skyhawk ball. Kennedy Kuykendall looking to inbound it. Goes back to the top. It's Jada Carson. Jada Carson puts a shot up with the left hand. No good. Rebounded there by Ellie Herman. Said her name a lot the second half.
Oh, yeah. Good job by Wolf to step up, keep her hand straight up. Ooh, tough spin move.
No good. Rebounded by no one out of bounds. It's going to be Skyhawk ball. Eagle lead at 11, the highest it's been all night. But offense not been huge tonight.
Yeah, no. Like we stated in the pregame, 75 points per game. So
definitely undershooting that.
Yeah, so I think if
Skyhawks are happy with what they're doing defensively, but just probably not offensively.
Yeah.
Lexi McLeod's going to get an open look at the lane and puts the bucket in, and it's going to be cut to a 9-point lead for the Eagles.
McLeod doing a good job of just attacking Wolf straight on, and then the floater right over Wolf's hand to avoid the shot block.
Pohar brought the ball up that time with relatively little resistance. They get the ball down low to Wolf, and she can't finish. It's going to be taken there, and Pavlovich is going to get the steal. She's going to put it up herself. Off the rim and no good. That one's rebounded by Bima. They're going to call a foul there, and it's going to be 2 shots for Hannah Bima.
Great defense by Pavlovich. Great job by Bima to follow. Pavlovich couldn't make the shot. With Bima following, she gets the offensive rebound and gets rewarded with 2 free throws.
Bima good on the first attempt. It's going to push it to a 10-point lead for the Eagles. Placements coming in for the Sauk Valley Skyhawks, and we're going to see a slightly limping Dabriana Williams coming back into the game. She came out, she looked like she was in pain, but she's back.
Toughness, especially anything with the ankles, always hard to work through.
Tough to play through. Like 2 Skyhawks are fighting for the ball there. That's going to be their possession as they bring it up. Jada Carson looking to set up the offense. Pavlovich pressuring. Frustration's coming out in her defense, and she's doing it well.
Always.
Tressa Schuler in the corner trying to get rid of it.
Defense effort.
But right there, a little bit of a misplay there by D. Pavlovich. She just let Alexa McLeod get right by her.
Well, that's one of the issues with 2-3 zone is you're always having an issue middle if you're not playing it right. And usually when you cut middle, you want the middle person in that 2-3 zone to step up. No one stepped up. And McLeod taking advantage with 2 free throws.
And makes the first one. It looks like Lauren Thomason also checked in for the Eagles on that last substitution. McLeod is 2 for 2 from the line, and that will cut the lead to 8. That one is thrown away, and a foul called against the Eagles, so that'll stop a rush there for the Skyhawks.
Big thing with Ray is when she did that, she dribbled herself almost into a corner, and then she just kind of turned and threw it. You want to be patient with it. Don't allow yourself to just kind of throw, especially in a trapping zone like that. There's going to be defenders everywhere looking for a steal.
Williams gives the Kuykendall back to Williams, who's touching the ball for the first time since she left the game with the ankle injury. Looking pretty good out there now. Doesn't seem to be affecting her too much. Alexa McLeod looks to dribble drive. A foul against Lauren Thomason on her. Not in the action of the shot, so it'll be an inbound play coming up for the Skyhawks. Kennedy Kuykendall looking to inbound it. Back to the top. Jada Carson. Sets it up, finds Kuykendall, who's going to overshoot from 3. And it's fought for, and a jump ball called. Ellie Herman looked like she was landed on the wrong way, but gets up anyway. Jill Wigness coming back in for IV. And Herman coming out. Looked like she might have hurt her neck there a little bit.
Yeah,
she's going to go and take a seat on the bench.
Looked like it was just when they dove for the ball that she got, an arm or maybe something to the throat.
They're going to go down low. It looks like they might hit Hannah Beam open, but they can't find it. That one's taken by Wright, who gives the Pohar back to Wright, who gets it poked out of her hand, and a foul called there against Alexi McLeod.
Bonus time.
5th foul.
Bonus time.
Bonus time now for the Eagles. A lot of fouls for the Skyhawks here in the second half.
Good defense does lead to fouls from time to time.
Hunter right at the line for 2. Misses the first off the front of the rim. Hunter Wright second from the line. Is off the mark as well and rebounded out to the Skyhawks. Gabriana Williams is going to take it. Now that ankle doesn't look bad at all. She's scorching up the court. Finds Carol Hamelman, who won't take it. Now she gives it Jada Carson, who goes up and good. And a beautiful touch on that shot there.
Beautiful running floater. Is that with the left, too?
Looked like it. That one nearly turned over. Hunter Wright's going to hold on. Give down low to Lauren Tomlinson. And they're going to call travel against Thomason. The Eagles getting really shaky here.
Well, I mean, this is the second time they've had a really good pass, and they look for contact, and they're sliding into the defender without dribbling. If you're going to look for contact, take a dribble real quick. Make sure you're not sliding your feet like that.
Mm-hmm. Carol Hamelman brings it up the court now for the Skyhawks. Gives over to Jada Carson. He's going to go down low and find Kennedy Kuykendall. He's going to get two women in front of her and doesn't have much of an option. Back to Carson to the top. Giving over to Carol Hamelman. He's going to try the three, but a hand on it is Hannah Bima. But it's going to go right back to the Skyhawks. And another hand on it by Hannah Wolf.
Great defense overall and good help in recovery by the IVCC Eagles.
Dee Pavlovich tries to force it in there. Can't, and it's going to be taken there.
Did I just see a flop? That kind of looks like a flop to me.
Bit of a flop there. It's going to be a foul against Dee Pavlovich. She didn't look happy about that one.
Yeah, no, I mean, there was some contact, but I think she kind of over-exaggerated the fall a little bit. I don't think she needed to fall there. Thought she was all right.
Carol Hamelman now from the line for two. In a game where the IV Eagles lead from 10 has now been cut to 6. Now 5.
Before you say anything, you want to say 4?
No, I don't. I believe she'll miss.
Okay, let's see it. Want to put a dollar on it?
No, it's good.
Oh, come on.
Shot up. Oh, good thing. I'm not a gambler. Pohar is going to bring it up the court now for the Eagles. Pohar stuck in a trap, finds Wigness.
Good ball movement.
Goes to Dee Pavlovich. Good ball moving up. Quincy Weber with an easy bucket, and it's a 43-37 lead for the Eagles. 6-point lead.
Good job by Quincy to not rush herself and take a dribble, make sure she can travel.
Goes to Dabriana Williams. Going to go back to the top. Kennedy gives now to Carol Hamelman. Holding on the top, looking to settle the offense and slow it down a bit. Three-pointer there for Kennedy Kuckelman. No good. Rebounded there by Quincy Weber, doing it on both ends of the court.
Oh, absolutely. Great job. Sky up there and get the rebound.
Mm-hmm. Dee Pavlovich thought about a three. Now she finds Wigness, who was open for a second but didn't take it. Now drives Pavlovich from deep three. In and out, no good. Boarded there by Kennedy Kuykendall of the Skyhawks.
It looked like Edelman lost her assignment. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to deny Pavlovich and Pohar, but Pohar was open and Pavlovich was open, had a good look.
Williams finds Carson open from three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded out by Schuler, who puts it back up and is good. The lead cut to 4. 52 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and the Eagles trying to find their balance again. That one thrown off the hands of Carol Hamelman, and it will stay Eagle ball. Pohar inbound. As it looks like Dee Pavlovich is getting a little bit more frustrated this quarter.
Yeah.
Inbound to Pavlovich. Who looks for the foul, draws it, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Good job attacking her off the catch and getting to the lane.
Mm-hmm. Forcing a blocking foul.
Yeah, sorry. I had something in my throat, and I was like, great.
Right in the middle of the talking. First one good by Pavlovich. You can tell she practices those a lot. Well, when you're the leading scorer, you got to be good at the line.
Oh, yeah. A big thing for shooting, too, is it just allows you to get a rhythm and a feel,
Mm-hmm.
and watch the ball go in a couple times. So
Definitely, especially for the night she's having. Now that she's missing a lot, she's just not getting open.
Yeah, yep. So hopefully a couple free throws.
Jada Carson goes right through the lane, and a foul called there against Jill Wigness.
I don't know. I mean, as a kid who's learning how to become a referee, I thought she was a little out of control there. I don't know if I would have gave her that, in all honesty.
She got right through the lane, though.
No, yeah.
I think the Eagles need to shore up that down-low defense. The first is good there for Jada Carson.
Very good in and out move. Gets her moving to her left, which is clearly her strong hand. And she drew the foul, so, I mean, she did her job. I'm just saying, if I was a referee, I don't know if I'd give that.
Mm-hmm. Checking in now, Tori Edelman for the Skyhawks. Bringing it up the court of the Eagles. Back to Dee Pavlovich, who's getting a little bit more open now in this third quarter. Puts a shot up and a foul. Shot no good, but she'll get 2 from the line. Looks like the foul was against Edelman of the Skyhawks.
So they're no longer, it looks like they're no longer really denying Pavlovich. Mm-hmm. And she's doing a great job catching and then going off the catch and attacking. 4 quick, I think more if she makes this, 4 quick points in the quarter.
Which is good to get her going again.
Yeah.
Very quiet first half. 4 points in the third can get her going in there for the fourth, and that one's good. And it's going to be a 6-point lead now for the Eagles. 27 seconds remaining on the clock, pardon me. No shot clock for the Skyhawks. But Jada Carson's going to go ahead and bring it right up and miss it. And that's a poor play there by Jada Carson. So now the Eagles are going to get a shot at the last shot of the game. Pohar is going to put the 3 up right away and miss that one, no good. But it's going to be rebounded there by Dee Pavlovich, who's going to put the shot up, no good. Rebounded by Jill Wignes, who puts the shot up, and that one's good with 5 seconds remaining in the half. Skyhawks going to have to hurry here. It's Carol Hamelman. She gives it to Jada Carson. Deep 3. Good if it goes, but no good.
Woo!
And at the end of the third quarter.
Did a great job there, buddy.
And at the end of the third quarter, the Eagles will have an 8-point lead. Well, what you got to say there is the offense did definitely slow down for both teams. And the Eagles, they got it. They were up at 11 by 1 point, and then they unfortunately let the Skyhawks back into it, but did a good job of going ahead and taking back momentum at the end of that.
Yeah, and it was kind of like a quick. It was kind of like a jump back to pace. They went slow for that third quarter, then all of a sudden, in the last 27 seconds, everybody was quick.
Well, everything was quick. A lot of offensive boards there for the Eagle on their last possession. They got that was a 3 ball, wasn't it?
No, there was a 2.
Oh, it was a 2. That's a missed 3, rebounded.
Yeah.
That's right. Rebounded by Pavlovich. That was her 6th point, wasn't it?
No, she missed it.
Wignes
and then Wignes made it.
We need instant replay more than anything.
You know what? Yes, we do.
We are just a small junior college. Please send your donations in to Illinois Valley Community College. I'm not sure what the address is. It's in beauteous Oglesby, Illinois, on Orlando Smith Road. 815 Orlando Smith Road. That's right. It's my area code at home. So 815 Orlando Smith Road. Please send in your donations. We need a replay.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that.
I'm telling you right now.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that. I don't know if we can take donations like that.
If Jake Balakis is still listening, we're talking to you.
Get out of here. I'm telling Mr. Whalen that.
Please, get your parents. Tell them that we need some money. It's for
Knock it off.
He's not going to say.
Oh, whatever.
If he does, I'm sorry. I will send it right back to you. I'm very sarcastic. I should probably be careful of that one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, hey. We don't want people actually sending in donations. I don't know if we can take that.
Yeah, actually, there's probably some law against it. Maybe.
I don't know. I hope not.
I guess we're not really officially affiliated with the school.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Skyhawks possession to start the fourth quarter. Carol Hamelman's trying to get her team back into it as they've been down to the Eagles here for a little while since the start of the second quarter.
Yeah.
Williams back in. Doesn't look like that ankle's bothering her at all. Oh, a good step there by Kennedy Kuckelman, and she's going to put it up, and a good bucket. Beautiful move.
Yeah, it's a variation of a Euro step, and she changes her pace to really allow her to get around the defender. An extra long step.
She thought about the 3, and then she's going to go to Pohar, who's going to try the 3. That one's no good off the rim. Rebounded there. It looked like Wolf had a chance at it, but couldn't get her hands completely around it. There's a shot there by Williams. No good. Gets her own rebound. Now she's got 3 gals around her. And they're going to call a double dribble against Dabriana Williams, and she is not okay with that call. Inbound coming in for the Eagles. Ellie Herman's going to try to get it to Pohar. Pohar has not been open tonight, but it looks like the Skyhawks are backing off a little bit, and now they're just pressing everyone. They get that one to Wolf. Somehow Pavlovich from 3. It's good! 52-43 the lead. Pavlovich hitting her stride here in the second half. Timeout taken there by Jedediah Johnson. He does not look happy.
Oh, he's close to getting a tech. He's very close to getting a tech. He's been in that ref's ear the past 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Very close.
Well, he can't be happy. I mean, you start off the game, you're shutting down Pavlovich, and then everyone else starts to get hot. Now Pavlovich is hitting her stride. What are you going to do? You're upset. You got Dabriana Williams. She's out there but you know she can't be feeling too good. She was in pain.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And the big thing is there's a couple times where it looked like questionable could have been fouls, and he didn't get them. And, you know, as a coach, you got to fight for your team.
Frustrating. A little frustrating. Yeah.
So
you don't want your players doing that. You have 9.
Yeah.
I know we've touched on that a lot, but it's a big factor. I mean, IV has 5 more players than them, so
you can stay fresh.
You can stay fresh. You can. You can't have players getting hurt. You can't have players fouling out. That's why you got to be arguing with fouls, and they're in the bonus, so they're going to be getting close on some of them. So here comes the Skyhawks. It's going to be Carol Hamelman. Gives over to Jada Carson. Pavlovich doing what she always does best, and that's full court press. She nearly gets the steal there.
Again, great pressure. She's always there defensively.
Kuykendall gives it over. Now they're going to look to set it up more. Hamelman down low, finds Schrader, can't get it, rebounded by Wolf. That one's given to Pohar. That one nearly stolen away, and they find D. Pavlovich, who looked to try to force it down low. Has done that a couple times.
Yeah.
Hasn't been successful every time. Pohar bringing it around. Looking to set it up, finds Herman. Open from 3, hit from earlier, but won't take this one. Drives a little, gives to Pavlovich, who's going to go up, and a foul called. And it's going to be 2 shots for Pavlovich.
And you know, they're no longer denying her ball, and she's just doing a great job of taking advantage. If the 1-3 she hit, and then she's attacking off the catch, you know, and when you attack off the catch, you're almost guaranteed to get into the lane if you do it right.
For sure. 10-point lead now for the Eagles as they're going to try to get their lead back up to where it was. I believe it was at 11.
11, yep. If she makes this, we're back at the
11-point lead.
Largest lead of the game.
Big thing either side.
Biggest thing I'm thinking is now that they're subbed back in all their players, I'm thinking they're going to start to deny Pavlovich this time and switch to Pohar to the one not getting denied. Unless you want to go triangle and 2 again, which hasn't been really working.
You're seeing now why the beginning game plan was not let Pohar Pavlovich really touch the ball off the hands of Williams and not out of bounds, and she's just frustrated now. She's had a rough night. But you're seeing why they were denying Pavlovich.
Yeah.
She's gotten hot in these last 5 minutes or so.
And, you know, they've really backed off the pressure on both of them in terms of, like, just single-handed pressure. It's more find everybody now and start trapping them.
And full court press being put on there, and the screen's going to give Pohar some room. She's going to look what she can do. Ooh. Tries to go down low, and it's picked off there, but it appears to be Jada Carson. Dabriana Williams. He's going to give to Kennedy Kuykendall. Rolls around and no good. Rebounded there by Jada Carson. Immediately takes it out to the 3-point line. Gives over to Williams. Gives to Kennedy with the shot blocked. No good. And it's going to be taken now by Hannah Wolf.
That's the second time Bima's gotten out there.
High hands.
Well, yeah.
Pavlovich from 3. That one is good. Woo! 57-43 the lead. And the Eagles are on fire, and Pavlovich is on fire.
Oh, yeah. I think she's got 12 in the second half, so she has really been taking advantage of the
to answer. Kuykendall hits.
The relaxed
That'll
pressure.
silence the crowd a bit.
Look at how Pohar is now the one not getting denied, and Pavlovich being denied.
Got a lot of room for Pohar. Pavlovich. They're going to try to keep screening her and get her open, though. She's hot. The difference now is she's been playing really good ball.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like they're going to call a moving screen there against the Eagles. It's going to go to the Skyhawks. Inbound and out of Carson. Jada Carson's going to look to set up the Skyhawk offense. They got a 3 last time from Kuykendall. They go to her now, but she won't take it. McLeod throws it away off the hands of it appeared to be Edelman. Off the hands of Edelman's out of bounds Eagle ball.
I don't understand the frustration just because that was a bad pass. Edelman is not that tall. That was a little too high for her.
Wingness looks to check in now for Herman.
Again, I really like that sub just because it allows, even though Herman's been great, it allows you to have another ball handler in there to really
that one's nearly thrown away by Pohar, and then she tried to save her own turnover and threw it out of bounds under the scorer's table. And it's going to be an inbound play now for the Skyhawks.
Pohar's just got to calm it down a little bit. She seems to be rushing herself just in these pressure sets. Not only that, I think she's trying to force a little bit too much. She relaxes a little bit. I think she'll be all right.
Timeout taken here. It appeared to be by the Eagles.
Yeah, it was by the Eagles.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. Looks like Tom Patak's going to try to calm his troops down a little bit just because you're getting a lead. Sophomore night, you're excited. There's only 6:42 left. You can taste victory, but if you let it go, you let it go.
Yeah.
And you can't get it back. So they're going to be trying.
All right, Elsa.
Oh, let it go, let it go. I did drop a let it go there, bomb. Wasn't intending to.
Sorry, I had to get you real quick.
That's okay. I hope Jake's a fan of
Frozen.
You know, I know I never saw that movie.
I'm very disappointed.
Never saw
in you.
Frozen.
You know how many times I've watched it?
Here's the thing. I was in band in high school. We played music for it, so it kind of led to me not wanting to watch it. I mean, you play the music in the mind of someone who's, you know, musical. Yeah. Once you play the music, you've seen the movie.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it wasn't my thing.
My sister made me watch it about 15,000 times.
Oh wow. I don't think that's physically possible. Well, it might be physically possible, but I think you'd still be watching it.
Trust me. As soon as that bad boy came out, we watched it almost every day. Twice a day.
The problem is his sister is older than him, so it was kind of weird that his sister was making him watch it all the time.
No, my sister's 3.
That was my dry humor.
Oh, my bad. All right,
just imagining your older sister like, hey, Mason, let's go watch this.
You know what?
We're getting a little too lax now.
My bad. All right, back to the game.
Skyhawks inbound. It goes to Jada Carson. Goes back to Kuykendall. Now to Carson. Now to Lexi McLeod. Tries to give it over, and he does. And it's fought for there. A shot there by Kuykendall is going to be no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded out by Hannah Wolf. She's going to take it herself. Gets by a couple, and now finds Pohar. Julia Pohar bringing it up. Trying to set up the Eagle offense. Goes down low to Bima. Can't get it, and it's going to be, I'm going to call it a jump ball. It's going to stay Eagle ball, but it looked like the Skyhawks might have had possession there.
Yeah, that was a late whistle. I did like the look by Pohar, though. I mean, it was a good idea, just in the wrong spot.
In the ball movement around, yeah. Inbound to Wolf. And Wolf's going to find Pohar on the left side wing.
That's the second time they've called a moving screen. I don't see anybody moving.
A lot of moving screens called here in this fourth
quarter.
quarter.
I think they look planted, so I don't know why it's getting called. I mean,
but they're calling them. They're the referees. We're the broadcasters.
Yeah. They got a better view than us.
Nowhere near as important as them.
Well, I mean,
let's check the viewers. Skyhawk ball coming up. Was Hamilton bringing it up? Who goes to Carson?
I actually like the idea of letting Edelman shoot. I haven't seen her shoot once, so I kind of like the idea of Pohar.
Yeah, leave her open, let her shoot. That went in and out and good. And that's going to put another 2 up there for the Skyhawks as they cut the lead to 9. Find Pohar. Pohar finds Pavlovich, who was open from 3. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Hannah Wolf. Up and in. No, it won't go, and it's rebounded there.
Great offensive rebound. Just missed the bunny. And
missed an easy bucket. Can't go. That one for Alexi McLeod will go.
The old rule in basketball is you miss a layup, you give up a layup. And as you saw right there,
Wolf missed
a layup, and right away you had a layup.
McLeod hit on a layup. Pavlovich tries to go down to Hannah Wolf off the hands of McLeod. It'll stay Eagle ball.
I kind of like McLeod's idea. I mean, you can't really grab the ball when you're out of bounds, but you know what? It's a great try. Good defense, though. Great defense, though.
Oh, good
hands. Yeah, good hands.
Find Pavlovich from 3. No good. In and out won't go. Off the hand of it appeared to be. They're going to call it off the hand of a Skyhawk. It's going to stay Eagle ball. I'm going to reset the shot clock at 30 seconds. 5:11 here remaining in the fourth quarter. 57-50 the lead for the Eagles. Hannah Bima looking to set it up. Gives to Jill Wiggness, who's going to try to go down low. Good handoff. Really, really good handoff. Pohar to the top. Tries to put a shot up. And they're going to call. Did they call a charge?
Yeah, they called a charge.
A charge up against Julia Pohar. Tough call, but good call.
Well, no, it was a great call. I mean, she was outside of the lane. I mean, and she was set way before Pohar even got there. So
Carson inbounds to Hamelman. Hamelman brings it up for the Skyhawks. That one looked to be off the foot of Pohar and out of bounds.
Pohar's just having it's just a rough day. Great pressure, great defense. So
good game plan, really, for the first half and first half of the third quarter for Pavlovich. But since then, she's just gotten hot and played really good ball. Missed a couple of her last threes, though. Hamilman pushing it up.
Still good looks, so you want to keep her shooting.
That's true. Alexi McLeod holding on.
Again, I really won't worry about
Edelman.
Edelman at the moment.
She won't take it. She thought about it too long. Now it's Hamilman giving to Carson with a long three. No good.
Oh,
rebounded out to Julia Pohar.
Pohar was thinking about that deep pass. I'm glad she didn't.
Yeah.
There was good defense right there to where they would have picked that right away.
Julia Pohar setting up the offense now for the Eagles. Finds Jill Wiggness in the corner. Tries to get it down low and gives it back to the elbow. Hannah Wolf thinking about taking it herself from the free throw line. No good off the rim. Rebounded there by Hannah Bima, who puts it up, stuffed by the rim. And rebounded there by Dabriana Williams. Williams spins around, gets by an Ivy Eagle. Gives it over. Open shot for Hamilman is good. And it is a 5-point lead for the Eagles.
Another example of missing a layup and giving up an easy basket. It wasn't a layup, but it was like a 10-footer. So, big.
And all of a sudden, the lead for the Eagles, which was 11 at one point, is now down to 5. And the Eagles got to get going. Timeout taken by the Eagles. Tom Patak having to rally his troops here late.
Oh, yeah. Again, great pressure. Couple layups missed that were really important because those 2 layups turned into a 4-point swing. That's 4 points for you. But
it's true, yeah.
But all of a sudden, they're not for you, and they come around and make their next shot.
That's true. The lead could still be around at least 11.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're executing the shots you should be getting. When you're down low, you got no one around you, put the shot up, it's good, but they can't hit. Ivy offense going cold, really. Ever since Pavlovich has missed those few threes, even before then, just haven't been able to hit.
You know, I think you're back to your old ways of not letting everybody do their own thing. You know, you got to let everybody touch the ball, move it around. The defense is focused on 2 people for the most part. So just let everybody kind of walk around and do your own thing. Let everybody get involved. Because Wolf can score, Wiggness can score, we know Pavlich can score, Bima can score. Everybody is, a good scorer.
Are stuck in a trap, but she finds Hannah Bima. And then they find Pavlovich goes down low to Hannah Wolf, who can hit, but a foul called and 2 free throws coming up for Wolf. Wolf, who found her way to the line a lot last Thursday against Highland, is now going to get 2 shots.
For example, Bima caught the ball at midcourt, and she looked straightly for Pavlovich. Let Bima go straight to the rim and see what she can do.
There's no one there.
Yeah, there's nobody there, and
because the thing is,
they're looking for Pavlovich, they're looking for Pohar. So you just let everybody kind of.
Well, that's the truth.
Yeah.
She takes it, then maybe they come off Pavlovich, and then she's open. Yeah. Maybe the play all along is to go to Pavlovich, as the second one is good there for Wolf. The play all along is to go to Pavlovich, and you're just drawing him off of her with Bima. She's wide open at a half court.
Even as Wolf made those 2 free throws and you got the foul, it's just make your life a little easier. Sometimes work smarter, don't work harder.
Vettleman had a shot, she could take it, but she just isn't. She keeps finding herself open on the line with a lot of time. But they go down low to Williams, who fakes a shot but can't hit, and Wiggness gets the board. That's fought for, and it's going to be off the hands of an Eagle. It's going to stay Skyhawk ball.
Williams, great defense. I mean, missed the layup, and first thing I was thinking is let's see if IVCC gets their own little layup or bunny, and good hands to poke the ball out of Wiggness, and then good hustle, fight for the ball, forces Wiggness to lose it off her fingertips. Skyhawks ball.
Wiggness, after having it go off her hand out of bounds, is going to get replaced by Ellie Herman. Jada Carson goes over to Edelman, who doesn't take the shot as well again, and then Hamilman's going to.
She's had a lot of open looks. I don't think she believes in her jump shot. I would leave her open.
Like this.
Shoot.
But Pavlovich does what she does best. Defensive play, gets the ball poked away, but it's going to let the Skyhawks reset. Shot from the line, no good, and it's going to be rebounded there by Ellie Herman.
Great defense. I think it was Bima again who got another piece of it, so that's probably her 3rd on just a jump shot.
Julia Pohar being pressured there, nearly lost it. They're going to fight for it, and they call timeout. Timeout called by Tom Patak just in time before the jump ball could be called.
This is the most I've seen someone jump over the top of people. they're kind of letting them play when it comes for loose balls.
For loose balls, they're not really doing a lot. They fight for a lot of jump balls tonight.
Usually, like when you jump on someone or you've even like wrap them up at all, you get a foul. But like so far, they've just been playing, jump. I kind of like it too.
Yeah, definitely. They're letting them play.
Yeah,
that's
at least in
key.
jump ball terms. I think for the most part in the game too, I think they're letting them play. There's not been a lot of ticky-tack fouls. There's just been, you either foul them or you don't.
As we get set here off the timeout, it's going to be Eagle ball. With the Eagles holding a 7-point lead with 2:38 remaining here in the final quarter, the fourth quarter. And if they can get away with this one, they'll move to 4-2 in conference play in their last conference home game, their last home game overall this season. It'll be a key win here for the Eagles. Bima gets it off the inbound. She looks to set it up, finds Hannah Wolf.
Ooh, she missed Herman.
Could have taken that shot or missed Herman too. Herman's going to take it now, and Williamson's going to get her hands on the ball, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go Skyhawks' way.
Good hands by Williams.
Really good hands by Debrianna Williams there.
And big thing is I'm watching Herman and Wiggness against Williamson, and they keep bringing the ball down, and Williamson's hands are just too quick to do that. So they need to try to keep that ball high, even though she's near the same height. She's near the same height. It'll make it harder on them.
Carol Hammelman gives over to Carson with an open shot and good. And that three-pointer cuts the lead to 4 for the Eagles. 2:19 remaining here in a close ball game. Pohar holding on, looking to give it over, finds Ellie Herman. Dribble drive with a shot off the glass and fouled. 2 shots coming up for Herman.
Just a great job of Herman attacking. And just watching the replay, they're leaving her wide open. So when she catches and attacks, she's just doing the right thing. It seems like that
at any point in the game, you could have seen someone wide open for the Eagles.
Yep. I'll keep saying this. They have too much talent to where if you're going to do that, everybody can make you pay. So I just think it's okay. I know you want to go to Pavlovich and Pohar. They've been leading the way, but
the big scores, yeah.
But this team's very talented. Very, very talented.
Second one no good for Herman. Here come the Skyhawks the other way. Jada Carson with another 3. That one's no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded there. Hannah Bima, strong arms, gets that one away. And they find Dee Pavlovich on the other side of half court. She gives it up to Julia Pohar. Had Jill Wiggness, but she didn't go to her. Now they're going to go ahead and pass it to Herman. Wiggness open from the elbow.
Oh, she needed to attack right there.
Good attack, and she didn't. Finds Herman down low, looking to set it up even more. That one nearly thrown away, and Wiggness does a lot.
Ooh, that was my call. Yeah, we need a $50,000 fine on that one. Flop.
It's a big call there for the ref to make, and a tightly competitive ball game. There's a 5-point lead for the Eagles with a minute 33 left. Inbound play coming for the Skyhawks. It's going to be Kennedy Kuckendile going to Jada Carson. Kuckendall goes ahead and finds Dabrianna Williams. She's going to try the shot and good. And it's a 3-point lead and a big shot and a good shot there by Dabrianna Williams. Daniela Pavlovich gives away to Herman, gives away to Pohar, back to Herman. A shot up there by Pohar is good. 62-57 the lead back for the Eagles. It's a 5-point game.
That shot was a little tough. It wasn't the best shot of all time. Ooh.
Like I say, it's going to go out of bounds off the hands of the Eagles. 55 remaining here in the game as we're coming down to crunch time.
Yeah, it wasn't the best shot of all time, but you know what? Great job by Pohar to bury it. It was just a little floater.
Big shot by Pohar.
5 points is a lot better than 3.
Sure is. Carol Hammelman got to get her team going. She's going to get an open lane. She's going to go down low. She's going to find a shot, but it's blocked there. And a good play there, but it appeared to be Hannah Bima. 40 seconds left. And timeout called. Or foul?
No, I thought that was a tee. That's a technical.
Oh, they're going to tee up. And these shots can really put away this game.
Oh, yeah, Listen,
two coming up for Julia
If you want to
Pohar.
fight for your team, that's fine, but you don't want to do it in the last minute.
You don't want to do it here. No.
Down 5. I want to say shout out to Aaron Pelican for the great camera work as Pohar makes the first.
Pohar makes her first shot. And the second. 2 clutch free throws there for Julia Pohar on sophomore night. Inbound play coming from the Skyhawks. 39 seconds remaining here in the fourth. And now, in what is now a 7-point lead for the Eagles. At its highest, it was 11. It sits at 7.
I was about to say that seems wrong because it was Eagles ball when the tech was called, so it should be their ball.
It's going to be Eagle ball. A shot here or a foul that leads to 2 shots in the line. The Eagles got a good chance of coming away with a win. Can't turn it over here on the inbound, though. Top attack yelling out some final instructions to his team. Jedediah Johnson looking for some answers after they came out hot. Can't finish. Pohar finds Bima. Bima down low to Pavlovich, but she can't hit. Rebounded by Carol Hamelman. 34 left on the clock. They got to come up and get a bucket, and it's got to be quick. Gives over. Shot to McLeod. No good. Rebounded out by Jill Wignes, who's going to fight off a couple of fouls. Nothing called, and now it's called. Ooh. A little bit of extracurricular there at the end between Jill Wignes and Alexi McLeod. They didn't look too happy with each other.
No. But Wignes doing a great job tucking that body in and not allowing anybody to grab it, hold of it.
Good play there. 2 shots in the line. It's 23 seconds remaining, and I think we're going to get to call an Eagle winner tonight.
Now we got to knock on wood.
Knock on wood, but I'm not superstitious.
You know what? You can always be too careful. Can't always be too careful.
Jill Wignes from the line makes the first. 66-57 the lead.
You are predicting the next one's going in?
Pardon me. I guess I thought they were I knew they put it on the board. That one's good. So
hey, good call.
I get bailed out there. It's a 9-point lead for the Eagles with 21 seconds left. They got to be quick. Shot up there from McLeod. No good. Rebounded out off the hands of Wignes. It's going to stay Skyhawk ball, but with 14-7 left, they're just getting ready to put the bow on top. Inbound to Dabriana Williams. Shot up there from Jada Carson. No good. Rebounded there. Put up. That one's no good. Rebounded to Dabriana Williams. That one is good.
Good hustle.
66-59 the score.
Still gives them a chance.
Inbound to Daniela Pavlovich. 3 seconds left. Eagles are going to pull away with this one. A hard foul there at the end. Pavlovich gets up. She looks okay. Gets a pat on the back from Dabriana Williams. The Eagles looking to put a bow on this one. Pretty bow.
Pretty bow?
Pretty bow on this one. Sophomore night, you come and you get a win. You send out the sophomores. The big win. Moving to 4-2 in conference, and a couple more games coming up for them in conference. Possibly move the record up to 6-2.
Yeah, run the table like Aaron Rodgers.
Run the table like, well, he didn't finish it.
No, be quiet. We're talking regular season. Talking regular season.
Pavlovich, second from the line is good. 2 seconds left in this ball game. Carson's going to put up a shot from half court. Oh, that was close. Good. But the Eagles win. The Eagles come away with a big win here, 68-59, and on sophomore night. The handshakes for the Eagles a little bit more sweeter.
Oh, yeah.
Big night for the Eagles.
Yeah. One of the big things you always worry about is you come out with too much adrenaline or too much energy. You don't play your game, and you keep turning the ball over. But
they turned the ball over early, but they fixed it.
Yeah.
Top attack was on top of
it. Great job to turn it around. Mm-hmm. Come away with a W in conference play. 4-2 now?
Yes,
4-2. Hopefully they can win the next 2 away games in conference, turn to 6-2, and we'll see what we got here. So Mike Yo's getting the final bits of the stats. We appreciate Mike Yo for finally showing up to a game.
Doing stats, that's really one of the key. I mean, the last game we did, we didn't have any stats, so you kind of just throwing numbers out there.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
So as we're winding down here, we're going to get the stat sheet handed to us just a little bit. We'd like to give our last and final shout-out to Mr. Jake Belakis, yep. Pat Whalen says give him a shout-out. We give him a shout-out. This is like his fifth I believe. Fourth or fifth shout out. Really happy we have some listeners. Said we had 4 listeners all night. Take them as we can get them.
Yeah, yes, sir.
W for the Eagles in front of a big, excited home crowd on sophomore night. They got 2 more games remaining until the playoffs start. So, still waiting on these stats. We want to give you at least the leading scorers.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
We see the men starting to warm up for their game. It's a pretty big game for the boys as well.
Conference as well.
Ooh.
That's technical. Where's the rest at technical?
A lot of dunks going down for the men's games.
Yeah, so, yeah, like as we stated, big win for IVCC.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
Well,
Let's hear 'em.
we touched on it at the beginning. The Highland, pardon me, not Highland, the Sauk Valley Skyhawks. They came out and they were trying to shut down Pohar and Pavlovich, but Pavlovich ended up with 18. She got 10 in that fourth quarter.
And 14 in the second half, just impressive.
14 in the second half. That's a really good game for Pavlovich. After a scoreless second quarter, you'd think she could come down. She did, briefly. But, yeah, and then she put her shots up in the fourth, and she was not missing. Second leading scorer was Ellie Herman, who had a really good game as well.
Yes. Took advantage of all the open shots that she was getting from
pardon me, it wasn't Ellie Herman. She had 10 points, but she had a really good game.
Yeah, she had 3.
Hannah Wolf had 11.
So third leading scorer. Still very good game by both.
Very good game.
Great job to take advantage of all the open looks that they were getting from both.
A lot of spreading the wealth.
Yeah.
They spread the wealth a lot. You have Hannah Bemo, who had 9 points, and Julia Pohar, who we also touched on, was getting shut down at 9 points. So even when you're focusing on shutting down Dee Pavlovich and Julia Pohar, they still find a way to win.
Yep. Great scores find a way to do it, and sometimes it's not the prettiest. Sometimes it's a rough night from the field, but they'll still find a way to get it done. And they came out with a W, which is the most important thing.
Debrianna Williams for the other side had 16 points. Second leading scorer was Kennedy Kuykendall, who had 11. Jada Carson, who hit a big 3 in that fourth quarter, couldn't will her team back, but she had 10 points in the final.
Yep, they spread the ball pretty decently too.
Yes.
It was mostly from 3 main girls, but
they got the job. Well, they didn't get the job done.
But they did.
They did well offensively.
They played a good game overall. They did absolutely. They played a good game. Really gave IVCC trouble till the very end, and just good game by both teams.
And the IV Eagles putting on a little bit of a dunk contest or something. The Shaq goes up but can't finish it. I'm broadcasting now. Well, for my color man, Mason Lucas, I'm Isaac Missel. We thank you again for listening in. Jake Balakis, thank you for listening. Don't send us any money. That wouldn't be okay. And for everyone here, we'd like to sign off. I got to pull this up, and then we'll be able to.
And, yes, they're wearing capes for respect.
Respecting the R word. No longer using the R word. The R word being retarded, retardation. My professor was talking to me today in class. Something they like to stop. A good program they had actually going on here. So good job by the IVCC
Lady and men's Eagles.
Lady and men Eagles showing support for that cause.
For
Mason Lucas, I'm Isaac Missel. We'd like to wish you a good night. And thank you for watching.
Stay tuned for the men's game.
Stay tuned for the men's game.